Western Wyoming is Lincoln County School District number 2. Our team provides excellent public education across 5 elementary schools, 1 middle school, and 3 high schools where our staff receive the support they need to educate effectively. Right now, LCSD2 has several employment opportunities for the upcoming school year and other anticipated teacher openings coming available in the next few weeks. Be part of a caring team with LCSD2. Visit lcsd2.org today to apply.
I'm Duke Dance, and when I take out the garbage, I bag it.
I'm David Kazare, and when I take out the trash, I bag it.
I'm Dal Erickson, and when I take out my trash, I bag it.
Star Valley Disposal appreciates all their customers, especially those that bag their garbage. Remember that even with just a little wind, loose trash can be sent flying all over the place. Visit StarValleyDisposal.com.
I'm Dr. Mark Johnson from Riverside Dental. This has been another milestone year for us. To accommodate our growing practice and our growing community, we've recently brought on Dr. Jorgensen. His addition to our team has allowed us to expand our hours to include Fridays, making us more available than ever before. Here at Riverside, we provide a full range of dental services, including dental implants, wisdom teeth removal, same-day crowns, root canals, and pediatric dentistry. Come join our Riverside family as we help you on your journey to a healthier smile.
Vail Valley Construction is your local source in Star Valley for quality asphalt paving. Whether it's residential or commercial driveway or parking, Vail Valley will have it done with great service at a great price. To get started, visit availvalley.com.
Plan your next vacation to scenic Star Valley, Wyoming with a luxurious day at Kodiak Mountain Resort. Enjoy your own comfortable cabin with a soaking tub and top amenities. A hot complimentary breakfast is always included. Book your stay at KodiakMountainResort.com.
I think being in a small town, you just really care and you take more pride in the work that you do because you're working with your neighbors. These are people that you see out in the community. You see them at kids sporting events and parent-teacher conferences and the grocery store. These are our neighbors.
One of the reasons that people also come back to us is they trust us because we are friends, we are family. And so I think there's a lot of trust in the community.
I'm Sarah Malik. I've been a phlebotomist at Star Valley Health for 6 years. The lab serves the Alpine Clinic down to Bridger Valley, including the Thane and Cokefield clinics. As a small town community hospital, it really is your friends and neighbors who will be there to take care of you. That's my favorite part about working at the hospital and being a patient there myself, is the professional but community feel. To learn more about the services that we provide, you can visit starvalleyhealth.org.
Down at the creek, Swift Creek Trading, that is.
It's not about selling hats, boots, and jeans.
It's about giving back to our Valley's youth and keeping our heritage and traditions alive.
When you shop at Swift Creek Trading, you help us sustain agriculture.
You help us perform.
You help us compete.
You help us brand our own businesses.
So come on down to the creek.
Swift Creek Trading, that is.
Where your purchase supports us.
Where your purchase supports us.
Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine is committed to building safety at the mine and in the community. Recently, Simplot was awarded the Sentinels of Safety Award from the National Mining Association, while Safety Manager Wampa Roberts was named the Distinguished Safety Professional of the Year. Smoky Canyon Mine's rescue team consistently wins the Simplot Rescue Team competition. Simplot also dedicates resources for their annual Safety Day with area 5th grades. Simplot, bringing safety home.
At the University of Wyoming, ideas come to life. It's where the spirit of innovation and boundless curiosity fuel our hunger for knowledge. It's where the past meets the present and our students shape a brighter future.
I'm a student athlete.
I'm a musician. I'm a mentor.
And I'm a cowboy.
The world needs more cowboys.
I believe.
I believe.
I believe that we.
I believe that we.
I believe that we will win. 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 I believe that we.
Live on Swift 98, SVI Media, and the SVI Sports Network. This is Star Valley High School Sports and the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off.
Once again from inside the Crimson Cathedral, this is Star Valley Basketball on the SVI Sports Network, with the Braves playing host on a Saturday today to the Evanston Red Devils. I'm Duke Danson with Dal Erickson as part of the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off. Your home for totally free checking. It's where free really does mean free. Visit gofirstbank.com. Thank you for joining us. To those watching right now on SVI, what you see is the end of the JV boys game where Star Valley all over Evanston, Dal, 70-37. You said this was close at half, and now Star Valley blowing out the Devils in the JV game.
Yeah, it was 23-22 at halftime in favor of the Braves. So, they have really gotten after the Devils here in the second half.
Girls varsity game will be tipping off in a few moments, about a minute 40 remaining in the boys JV game ahead of this one, and then we'll head into the Star Valley Lady Braves taking on the Evanston Lady Red Devils. Star Valley in Jackson last night, they pick up the win on the road against the Lady Bronx. Evanston, Dal, maybe a little surprise for a lot of people. The Lady Red Devils pulled off what most would consider an upset over Green River earlier this week on a Thursday night.
Yeah, I would say that, but they're one of those teams that they've got the potential out there on the court. Over the course of the season, they necessarily haven't been able to put it all together, except for maybe in stretches, and it looks like they maybe put it together for a whole game against Green River. And so the Lady Braves were, quite frankly, they kind of, I used the word casual last night in that game against the Lady Bronx, and I don't mean that to be a negative thing. It's just when you're playing a team that can only score 14 a game, well, you're playing a bit better team today, and you're going to have to dig in and maybe not make some of the mistakes that you made last night just because of the opponent you were playing.
That being said, it really actually did help the Lady Braves out quite a bit, because that drops Green River down to 2-2 with a loss to Star Valley and now Evanston in the girls 4A Southwest District. And so if Star Valley gets a win today, they lock in that number one seed regardless of how they do next week at Green River in the regular season finale.
That's a great point, and that was something I know Coach Erickson was really mindful of after last week's losses, because that was going to be all on next Thursday's game. And we talked about it last night during the Jackson broadcast, and you're exactly right. They're going to want to come out and take care of business today because they can close that door.
It's all part of the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off. Coming up in our tip-off coverage, we'll have your Crimson Corner, roundup, recap the rivalry, records watch, and keys to the game as the boys' JV game wraps up with a 72-40 win over the Evanston Devils. When we come back, I had the chance to catch up with Smith McClure for the Star Valley boys varsity team. We'll have that Star Valley disposal and Royal Flush Septic Player Spotlight next on the SVI Sports Network.
Whether it's staying in touch with family, entertaining the kids, or connecting with your favorite sports team, Silver Star helps unlock the moments you live for. Connect to what matters most without lag, buffering, or dropped connections. Visit silverstar.com and discover frustration-free Wi-Fi from Silverstar today.
Live coverage of Star Valley High School sports is provided by The Right Company. HDC Siding and Gutters, no job too big or too small. Red Tail Therapy, strength for everyone. Call Ready Mix, located north of Afton. Miles Beverage, proud to sponsor Star Valley sports. Quality Quick Lube, where quality comes quick. And by Star Valley Glass and Lock, automotive, residential, and commercial glass.
Treat yourself to a luxurious staycation with a cozy cabin getaway at Kodiak Mountain Resort in Afton. Get the locals discount by using promo code SVILOCAL. Every cabin has its own oversized soaking tub, big screen TV, fireplace, and includes free breakfast. Or upgrade to the cozy couples cabin with your own jetted jacuzzi tub. Find luxury right here with a staycation at Kodiak Mountain Resort. Use promo code SVILOCAL for the locals only discount.
Here's today's Player Spotlight presented by Star Valley Disposal and Royal Flush Septic. Celebrating 20 years of serving the Star Valley community. Online at starvalleydisposal.com.
It's our Player Spotlight on the SVI Sports Network. Junior Smith McClure with the Star Valley Boys basketball program here with us. Smith, let's talk about your team. You guys have been on quite the roll. A lot of wins, games that you've been winning, a win streak. What's been clicking for you guys this season?
You know, I think it's the team chemistry, especially between all 12 guys coming off the bench and all the starters. And we've been shooting really well and playing really well, so the flow is just really good.
You guys seem like you have a lot of fun, right? Talk about more of the chemistry and what it's like on the court for you guys when things are clicking. That's got to be a blast.
Yeah, it's definitely fun. And like when somebody scores, all the bench is hype, and we're hyped for everybody, just happy to be there and happy to support. So,
of course, you guys have owned the 4A West so far, undefeated in the South, undefeated in the North. What's been your focus as you get ready to take on, again, Jackson, Evanston, Green River?
Definitely need to focus up right now, especially coming into the end of the season. Need to be in our prime and playing our best right now. I'd say just the team chemistry and flowing and shooting really well right now. So keep up what we've been doing. So.
Of course, you get Jackson in Jackson this time. That was a tight game when they came to Star Valley. Anything in specific for Jackson that you guys are working on this week?
Yeah, definitely. You throw the rivalry in there, and it's a whole different game. So I think specifically we need to focus on shutting down their offense. They have some really good scorers, and Sebastian Bremer and Keelan and them. So defense especially.
Now, of course, you were a big part of the football team this year, right? Does that carry over at all with the Jackson-Star Valley rivalry between football and basketball season, or is it completely different?
For sure. I think football is a little bit less close of a game, but I think with basketball to be closer and throwing the rivalry in there is definitely what we live for or why we play the sport. So.
Smith McClure, our Player Spotlight. Smith, what's your favorite class been in school so far?
Team sports.
Nice. Is there a favorite sport in team sports that you like?
Football.
Naturally. Smith, what about your favorite movie?
Ooh. Probably Ford versus Ferrari.
Okay, all right. Favorite cold cereal, breakfast cereal?
Reese's Puffs, baby.
Nice. Smith, when you look back at the season so far, what's been your favorite memory this year?
Probably Simon's poster dunk last week against Rock Springs.
All right. Technical or no technical? What do you think?
Definitely worth the technical.
Smith McClure, Player Spotlight on the SVI Sports Network.
My best friend just had a birthday party at the Fun Zone in Afton. It was so cool. We got to play basketball, ping pong, and foosball. We were able to bring our own Nerf guns and even watched a movie on a giant projector screen. For my next birthday, I want to have my party at the Fun Zone too. Mom said the Fun Zone will also work great for my sister's wedding reception in a few months and next summer's family reunion. For reservations, visit svfunzone.com.
B&H Auto in Afton has been serving the Star Valley community for over 10 years. With a qualified and trained staff, you can trust B&H Auto for brakes, maintenance, repairs, tires, and more. That's B&H Auto on the north end of Afton. Service you can ride on. It's sale time at Battleson Brothers Carpet One Floor and Home in Afton. Stop by the showroom located half a block south of the Elkhorn Arch and take advantage of carpet, pad, and labor for only $2.99 per square foot. LVP is also on sale with the product available for $2.99 per square foot. Battleson Brothers also has carpet remnants available. That's Battleson Brothers Carpet One Floor and Home, open in Afton, just south of the Arch.
Price, quality, service, Battleson Brothers Flooring.
So my name is Jen Johnson, and I'm the head teller here at the bank. So I really enjoyed getting to know the people that work here. I feel like we're a really good team. I've made some friendships here. I feel like we're all really supportive of each other, and I feel valued as a team member, and those efforts are recognized and appreciated. When you call the Bank of Star Valley, you talk to one of us. You don't get a call center in another state. You don't get an automated system. It's one of us that are there to help you.
It's almost game time. This is the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off on the SVI Sports Network.
From Star Valley High School, this is Braves basketball on Swift 98, SVI Media, and the SVI Sports Network. And our First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off with Star Valley playing host to Evanston in the second-to-last regular season game of the 23-24 campaign. I'm Duke Dance with Dal Erickson here with you in the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off. Dal, let's take a look at what's happening around the Crimson and Gold. Here's the Crimson Corner with the University of Wyoming.
Some good games last night across the Cowboy State. On the girls' side, I think probably the game of the night was number 3 Campbell County and number 4 Sheridan. You can see on your screen there, that was a 1-point decision. Cody all over Kelly Walsh. Oh, excuse me, I went into the engineering. I apologize. Crimson Corner. Lady Braves defeated Jackson last night 50-14. Of course, Green River is next Thursday. The boys lost a heartbreaker last night in overtime to Jackson, 74-71. They'll also be at Green River. Girls and boys wrestling, they are at regionals. State is next weekend in Casper, and of course indoor track wrapping up their competition today at the Simplot Games. That's your Crimson Corner, brought to you by the University of Wyoming.
Uncover the reason behind UW excellence and explore what makes the University of Wyoming so great. Visit uwyo.edu to learn more. Now, Dal was so excited to tell you about the games last night. Now, here's the roundup presented by Sunrise Engineering.
I apologize for that. The Lady Camels taking care of the Lady Bronx by 1 point last night, number 3 versus number 4. Molly Hayes had 30+ as Cody is all over Kelly Walsh. Natrona County over Thunder Basin. Cheyenne East, no problem with Cheyenne South. Central over Laramie in the 3A class. Powell over Lyman. Mountain View over Lovell. Kemmer took care of Big Piney, and number 1 Cokeville took it to Saratoga. Not as many games today because some played on Thursday. Got Jackson at Green River. Number 2 Cody is at Rock Springs. Sheridan's at Thunder Basin. Lyman at Lovell. Mountain View at Powell. And the number 1 ranked Lady Panthers of Cokeville are at Encampment. That's your Sunrise Engineering Roundup.
Creating solutions that work and relationships that last. Visit sunrise-eng.com. That is sunrise-eng.com. And it's all part of your First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off between Evanston and Star Valley inside Star Valley High School. We do have Clay Merritt down on the court. He had the chance to catch up with head coach Kate Erickson of Star Valley heading into this one to get his thoughts on the game. Clay.
Thanks, guys. I asked Coach Erickson what he expects Evanston to do differently in this rematch. He said Evanston's a lot more intense now. They have different lineup than what we may be expecting. He also expects a large full court press, and that it's going to be key to take that down tonight. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Clay Merritt, with the Miles CPA courtside report and some thoughts from Coach Kate Erickson heading into this one. Now let's recap the rivalry between Star Valley and Evanston, presented by Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine.
Well, it does go back to the first year of Lady Braves basketball, back to 1977. the overall series. Star Valley leads it 62-30. Here in Afton, they hold a 28-13 advantage. The last time these two teams met, it was in Evanston earlier this year, and the Lady Braves won that one 54-17. That's a look at your Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine recapping the rivalry.
Bringing Earth resources to life. Visit Simplot.com. That is Simplot.com. Teams vacate the court. How about the keys to the game for a Star Valley win today?
Well, key number one, the Lady Braves are going to have to focus on each possession. They can't afford to just throw the ball away like we saw at times last night. They need to get more players involved on the offense. Everyone needs to chip in. No more than 10 3-point attempts. So that's for me. I don't know what the coaches are going to say. And then number 4, deflections turning into points. That's when this team's at their best. That's the keys to the game today.
It's all part of the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off. Again, your home for totally free checking. It's where free really does mean free. Visit GoFirstBank.com. On the line today because Evanston upset Green River earlier this week on Thursday. A win for Star Valley today means they lock up the number 1 seed in the Southwest. Let's send it down to the court for the national anthem presented in our broadcast by Wyoming Minuteman Supply.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the
Let's meet today's players with the help of Mountain Star Products. Mountain Star Products, excavation, road building, gravel, sand, and more.
Kenley Englehart, senior, daughter of Dave and Corey Englehart, Osmond.
Sheridan Coles, senior, daughter of Buck and Alana Coles, Osmond, Wyoming.
Bailey Erickson, senior, daughter of Rob Erickson and Julie Erickson, Osmond.
Matt Christensen, senior, daughter of Joe and Janae Christensen, Afton. Emily Dana, junior, daughter of Corey and Andrea Dana, Osmond, Wyoming.
Cambry Johnson, junior, daughter of Jeff and Shawnee Johnson, Afton, Wyoming.
Tori White, junior, daughter of Trent and Tina White, Thane, Wyoming. Mikkel Hatterley, junior, daughter of Farron and Tara Hatterley, Afton. Austin Bagley, junior, daughter of Kate and Debney Bagley, Fairview. Katie Dandridge, senior, daughter of David and Laura Dandridge, Alpine, Wyoming.
Delancey Brogue, senior, daughter of Tyler Brogue and Susie Tipton, Freedom.
Mountain Star Products bringing you the Star Valley Lady Braves varsity roster. Now the starting 5 being announced here inside Star Valley High School. First for the visiting Evanston Lady Red Devils. Number 2 is Emma Lonsway. Number 3 is Braylon Morrison. Number 10 is J.C. Bardsley. Number 31 is Rayan Debenham. And number 42, Emerson Fessler. Head coach Ray Barker for the Evanston Lady Red Devils coming in at 2-17 overall, 2-2 inside the 4A Southwest. And now the starting 5 for the home Lady Braves.
Starting senior guard number 1, leading the team in points, assists, and blocks. That is Kenley Englehart. Second leading scorer, senior running number 3, that's Sheridan Coles. Bailey Erickson, senior number 12, she had 4 3-pointers last night in Jackson and led the team in scoring. Getting the start today also is number 30, Katie Dandridge, and down on the low block, number 40, Michaela Christensen. The Lady Braves coached by Kate Erickson, assisted by Jason Kazair and Shaylin Hathaway.
Star Valley coming in 9-10 overall. More importantly, 4-0 inside the Southwest. Evanston upset Green River on Thursday, so both the Devils and the Wolves in the girls' side at 2-2, which means Star Valley can lock up that number 1 seed out of the Southwest if they can win today, regardless of a win or a loss next week at Green River.
I'm interested to see this different lineup that Clay was talking about, and this full court press. That used to be years ago and started out winning to that 4A class. That's every 4A team basically started with the press, and then they had a game plan if you could handle it. Otherwise, they just picked you to death.
Official steps center court. It's going to be Debenham against Englehart for the opening tip. Englehart wins it back to Bailey Erickson, and the Lady Braves have the opening possession of the game. Erickson attacks, kicks it outside. Dandridge for a quick 3 off the rim, no good. Deep rebound pulled in by Lonsway. Evanston basketball. Little pressure in the backcourt off the rebound put on by Englehart. Lonsway breaks it, goes all the way down to the baseline, kicks it up outside now again. Up top again to Lonsway. Right side over to Bardsley. No shot, no dribble. Up top to Lonsway again. And she'll reset the offense 25 seconds into the game.
Lady Braves are going to be content to let Evanston shoot the outside to 17% from beyond the arc as a team.
Here's Lonsway on the baseline, kicks it up top to the left side wing. Picking up the dribble is Fessler. She'll spin, turn, and Erickson almost steals the pass. It's lost out of bounds, stays with Evanston on their end.
Lady Braves had 23 steals last night against Jackson. They barely let him go home, the Sheriff's Department did.
Fessler will inbound for the Devils, and the inbound play poked out of bounds off of Englehart. Will trigger in again. Fessler by the score table in the front court. Looking. Able to find Lonsway. Working against Englehart. Drives and bumped by Kenley. Lonsway falls. And that will be an early foul on Kenley. Englehart with 7:10 to play in the first. Still tied at 0.
First personal, first team foul. Played just 48 seconds.
Bardsley will inbound for Star Valley. Front court to Lonsway.
This might be one of the few times Kenley actually has a height advantage on who she's guarding.
Doesn't happen much, but maybe 2 or 3 inches now. Ball to the outside to Fessler. Tries the angle drive. Shut down by Dandridge. Fessler picks up the ball. Has it poked away from behind. She held it overhead. And Coles was coming behind her to guard her player. And she just took it away. Now Coles on the other end. Pulls up the jumper on the angle drive. Shot no good. Ball tipped. Loose on the rebound on the court. And Evanston will come out with it. Rebound goes to Bardsley. We remain scoreless in the opening period. 6:34 to go in the first. Evanston basketball on the other end, and again, Emma Lonsway's tripped up, falls forward, and is fouled.
We're going to get Bailey on this one, but that very easily could have gone on Kenley. They were both right there. First personal on Bailey, second team foul. We played a minute and a half.
Bardsley inbound and goes outside to Debenham. Up top and around the arc, Morrison flicks right side into the paint. Turnaround, jumpers in and good. Emerson Fessler for 2, and she'll score first with 6:18 to go in the first.
They've been trying to get Bardsley loose down there, and the turnaround floater gets her to go.
Here's a jumper below the elbow, missed by Christensen, gets her own rebound. The putback no good, too strong, but a foul. That's going to put Michaela Christensen to the Riverside Dental free throw line, trailing 2-0.
Here's that last replay, fault from Fall River Propane. Michaela shot well from the line last night. Hit all of her free throws up in Jackson.
And Dal Kirster missed it. Good job, man.
Well, get it out of the way now.
That's right. Get it done early. Back checking into the game's Ambry Nelson.
Sorry, please.
No, I was going to say Ambry started last night, played a lot of minutes.
Yeah, she actually had 8 rebounds and 4 steals on my sheet. Second free throw's no good.
Nelson tries to save it, out of bounds, can't quite get there. Matt goes 0 for 2, and the Lady Braves remain scoreless. 6:04 to play in the first.
Here's a better angle of that shot and the fracas afterwards.
Evanston basketball, Star Valley trapping at the half-court line. Devils in the backcourt with Bardsley across the timeline. Immediately double teamed, in trouble, and she travels. Big double team by Erickson and Engelhardt to force a turnover.
There really can be a mental block on that midcourt line, and her foot was right on it, and she may have been thinking, where can I go here?
You see her right foot was the pivot. She picked it up before she passed the ball away. Star Valley basketball works it over to the left side to Coles. Feeds down to Dana, wide open on the left block. Too strong on the shot, though. Missed it, and the rebound to Lonsway. Star Valley remains scoreless.
That was a great pass. Should have been a layup.
Evanston still up 2-0 with the basketball. 5:35 to play in the first. Good ball movement for the Devils. 3 from Fessler, missed in the left corner, rebounded by Nelson. Lady Braves basketball back the other way. Here comes Bailey Erickson up the sideline. She wants to go coast to coast, but a good play by Lonsway on defense to poke the ball out of bounds from behind.
Yeah, well done there. Bailey was likely going to get a shot at a layup there. Instead, they'll have to inbound.
Erickson will throw this one in from the baseline. 5:24 to play in the first period. Star Valley still down 2-0. 2 team fouls on Star Valley, 1 on Evanston. Engelhardt up top after the inbound play. Goes left ball tipped out of bounds off of Lonsway. And she's been a menace on defense early.
Yes, we called her name a bunch of times already.
So Erickson will inbound from the sideline in front of the cheerleaders. Works it up top to Engelhardt. 5:18 to go in the first period. On the right elbow, Kenley drives, kicks out Erickson. Step back, long 2, no good. Rebounded though on the backside by Dana, and the putback is in.
Emily's not going to miss 2 in a row like that.
That ties the game at 2. Star Valley again trapping in half court. Emily blocks the pass into the hands of Nelson for the steal. Out in front to Emily, then she lost the dribble. Tried to go a little too quick. Turns it over in transition. Evanston basketball. Star Valley again, double teaming in the front court. Tough pass, but hauled in. Extra pass to the free throw line. Turnaround jumper off the rim, no good. Missed by Debenham, and it's Star Valley basketball. 4:40 to play in the first. Tied at 2. Nelson, left side wing. Dribbles up top and passes to Dana. Open 3, takes the shot. Off the rim, no. Big rebound by Fessler. Evanston basketball. Fessler picks up the dribble and a tough pass to Lonsway, and Aunt Kenley will bump into Lonsway going for the steal, and she'll have her second foul of the game. So Engelhardt will have to come out. Johnson subs in. Dandridge also subs in for Erickson.
It's been a long time since the Lady Braves they're likely to play a lot of minutes here without Kenley here in this first half. This is going to be a vital stretch for Star Valley. Who can step up now with your best player on the bench with those 2 fouls?
4:21 to play in the first period. Evanston basketball. Lonsway drives, kicks it out. Pass up top on the bounce over to Cook. She able to find Fessler, top of the key. Evanston around the outside, and a travel on the perimeter as Cassie Barker had the ball. Extra step before she dribble drives.
Here's that last sequence on the Fall River Propane replay. You can see what the officials saw.
Evanston jumps into a half-court trap. Dandridge dribbles away from it up the sideline to the right side wing. She's still double-teamed. Gets it to Johnson. Dribbles down the lane. Missed the layup. Man. Got her own rebound. Misses the putback. Volley for the rebound attempt. It's dug up by Johnson, and then she loses it out of bounds, but pushed out by Evanston. It's going to stay with Star Valley.
That thing was halfway down for Cambry.
Twice.
Yeah, Lady Braves struggling from the field right now.
Still tied 2-2. Dandridge inbounds up top to Johnson. She wants to drive down the middle. Floater in the lane. Missed another one. Rebounded by West. It's Evanston basketball. Then tipped and taken by Dana. She's double teamed after the steal. Works it over to Cole. Sheridan drives the left post, and she's fouled. This will be 2 on the shot with 3:40 to play in the first. Both teams tied at 2.
Both teams really struggling to hang on to the ball. As Emily Dana that time with the steal, and she gets herself, this is Coles, to the free throw line. On the season, Sheridan shoots just over 50%. Last night, I think she was 3 of 4, if I want to say that's correct.
Coles will take the first from the Riverside Dent to free throw line. That will be a swish. And Fessler's going to check out of the game. She may have been poked in the eye. You can tell she was kind of rubbing her left eye on the down the key, and she'll come out for a quick breather. Second free throw's on the way, and good for for Sheridan. She'll get them both. She'll sub out. Christensen back in. Star Valley leading at 4-2.
It's a friendly bounce. That rim hasn't been friendly, so maybe Sheridan has tamed the south rim.
It needed to be done.
Need to ask nicely, I guess.
Lonsway will come up the far side, work into a double team, and is fouled. That goes against Star Valley. Nelson will pick up the block call.
First on Ambry, fourth team foul on the Lady Braves with 3:33 to go. So the Devils likely going to get some free throws by the end of the quarter.
Star Valley up 4-2. Ball moving around the outside. Here's Lonsway. Works it to the top of the key. High pass to Barker, tracks it in. Big pass down to the left block, and a big shot's good for Braylon Morrison. That was a right wing pass to the left side block for 2.
And both of the Devils' buckets have been on nice passes and collecting an assist.
4-4, tied up again. 3 minutes to go in the first period. Star Valley down low, kick out. Johnson for 3, front rim no good. Ball tipped, deep rebound pulled in by Dana. Lady Braves still have possession. Dana to Johnson to set the offense from the circle. Under 3 minutes to go in the first, and Johnson travels. Gives it back to Evanston. And the Lady Red Devils holding on against Star Valley right now in the early goings of the game, tied 4-4.
Tempo certainly where they want to be. The Lady Braves have had their shots though, Duke. They're just not hitting them.
14 fouls on Star Valley, 2 on Evanston. Devils on the outside. Top of the key is West. One dribble, and the pass is stolen by Johnson. Cambry on the run. It's going to be a steal, a layup, and a score. That one falls in. 6-4, Star Valley.
And you can tell Cambry's decided she's going to be a little more aggressive with Kenley on the bench, and that's exactly what you need.
Up top is Morrison for the Devils. Test the angle drive. Dandridge shuts it down. Kick back out to Barker. She drives to the free throw line, lost the ball, but with a foul. They'll get Dana on the foul. This will be on the floor, but the 15th foul, so Evanston will get shots here.
Here's that last sequence. Good job by Cambry Johnson to steal on the layup. As you mentioned, we'll be back here at the North Rim, and at the free throw line is Cassie Barker. On the season, Cassie, a 49% free throw shooter, according to YO Preps. Nothing but net on that one, though.
Clock is stopped at 2:18 to go. First period, Lady Braves up 6-5. One more free throw to come for Barker.
Chance to tie this up for the third time.
Cassie dribbles, shoots, and scores. Knotted up at 6. Evanston, some backcourt pressure. Erickson gets into the front court. Pass left side to Dandridge, drives the baseline, shut down back out to Erickson. Mid-range jumper, and that's left short, but collected by Dana, and the score.
I think the X factor right now with this lineup is Emily Dana. She can do that all day.
Star Valley back on top, leading 8-6. 1:55 to play in the opening period. Evanston Red Devils around the other end. Flick up top to Cook. She can't drive, goes corner to Bardsley. Working against Erickson. Good defense by Bailey, but it's going to be a foul as Bardsley.
And just unnecessary. She's going straight at the baseline. She's nowhere to go. You don't have to reach. You don't have to do anything.
It's Bailey's second.
There's that last sequence, Emily, the offensive rebound and the putback. You can see Coach Erickson saying, just go straight up. You got help on that baseline.
So this is Bardsley to the Riverside Dental free throw line. She'll hit the first of 2 to make it 8-7. Star Valley on top. Erickson comes out. Dana also comes out. Coles and Nelson back in. They'll join Christensen and Johnson on the court.
Bardsley on the season. A 53% shooter.
Got them both. 8-8. We're tied again. 1:44 to go in the first.
4 different Devils in the scoring column.
Nelson across the half-court line. Pass down to Dandridge. Can't go up. Lost the ball. Taken by Evanston, and she loses it. Star Valley has it. Amber picks up the loose ball. Lady Braves have it around the outside. Coles open 3. Shots away. Too strong, no good. Fight for the rebound. Evanston's going to come out with it on the run. It's 2-on-1 for the Devils. Barker to the rim. Sidesteps left hand. Too strong, no good. Christensen follows and gets the defensive rebound. Star Valley basketball. Nelson's bumped to the backcourt, fouled with 1:13 to go in the first. Still tied at 8. 13 foul on Evanston.
That one went against Cassie Barker, her first.
Coles pivoting on the perimeter, works to Christensen, but she can't contain it. Out of bounds, pass a little behind her. That's a Star Valley turnover with 1:02 to play in the first, still tied at 8.
Checking out for the Devils is number 31, Ryan Debenham. And back into the lineup is number 50, Annalie West.
Inbound backcourt to Lonsway. Evanston basketball. coming across the half-court line with the clock ticking at 55 seconds. Lonsway passes to the right side to Fessler. Bounce up to Barker. Deep, top key, ball stolen by Nelson. Ambry on the run. She'll have the steal, let the defense fly by, shots up and scores.
It's a good job of Ambry knowing she had a little too much momentum probably to try the layup. The jump stop is a really important skill.
10-8, Star Valley back by 2.
That's a third steal for Nelson. She had a bunch last night too.
Fessler, top of the key, pass to Moritz. Back to Fessler, clock down to 24. Back to the backboard, up top, ball loose, almost stolen by Nelson again, but collected by Lonsway. Evanston basketball on the baseline, kick back out, Lonsway, jumper on the elbow, no good, follow the shot, but ricochets into the hands of Johnson. Lady Braves basketball at 9 seconds. Still in the backcourt is Nelson, coming across the timeline at 5 seconds. Makes a move to the left, clock at 3. Here's Johnson, 2-1, floater at the free throw line, short, and no good. Star Valley up by 2 after 1. It's 10-8 from Star Valley High between Star Valley and Evanston on the SVI Sports Network.
Don't you just love going to Caribou Ford in the winter?
It's right in the middle of Eastern Idaho Playground, over Fish Creek Summit. Just beautiful.
By the fishing hole.
Might as well stop for a little soak on the way home.
We're Caribou Ford with the famous warranty forever.
And we're still keeping it simple in Soda Springs.
This is your home for Star Valley Braves basketball, live on SVI Media and Swift 98, all part of the SVI Sports Network.
Start of the second period, Kenley Engelhart back on the court for the Lady Braves with Sheridan Coles, Emily Dana, Ambry Nelson, and Cambry Johnson. The 5 to start the second for Star Valley, up 10-8.
So just keeping in mind, Kenley with those 2 fouls, she'll need to be mindful of that.
Lonsway for Evanston will have the first possession of this second. That team fouls reset down to 0, and Coles has the ball knocked out of bounds. She reaches across for the steal and pushes it outside. It's going to be a baseline inbound play. Lonsway will throw this in just inside the corner. Kicks to Fessler on the outside. Angle drive from the right, can't get to the rim, goes to Moritz. Mid-range jumpers missed. Ball fought for on the rebound. It's going to be a jump ball call. No, it's going to be a foul on Evanston. Dana had position.
Wow. It's a great job by Emily Dana to secure that ball because a lot of hands in there. She out-rebounds West and Barker for it, and you can see where West is a bit out of position trying to get to that ball, and that's what the officials are calling.
Her first personal on West, first team foul of the quarter, 7:35 to go in the second. Johnson, great pass across the lane, but the ball mishandled. Picked back up by Star Valley. Nelson on the left side wing. Couple dribbles to the elbow, and Kenley resets up top. Back to Nelson, back to Engelhart. Drives the right post, has a seam to the rim, and just missed it. Off the right side, rebounded by Barker. Evanston basketball. Devils want to run with it. Work it over to the right side, now left. Fake a 3 as Fessler drives in. Jumper on the post, no good. May have been deflected, and it's a foul again on West. Trying to go for the loose ball at Star Valley possession.
So Annalie West has picked up 2 quick ones. And the 2 team fouls as well. 7:09 to go here in the second quarter. And just in case you've not watched a lot of basketball this year, remember there is no single bonus and double bonus. It's 5 fouls per quarter, and the other team's shooting 2.
Right now, Star Valley with no fouls called through the first minute of the second period. Star Valley up by 2, 10-8. Evanston on defense, Star Valley on the perimeter. Shot fake, dribble drive, tried to bounce it down the post, but it's taken away by Evanston. Lady Red Devils on the run. Here comes Lonsway. Kicks it over to the right side. Outside Fessler. 3 balls away. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded though by Fessler. She'll have it on the outside again. Right side is Morrison. Lost the ball but picked up. Again Fessler, top of the key. Johnson's on her defensively, pushing her backwards. Fessler picks up the dribble. Double team, needs help. Tough pass. And it's picked up by Morrison. Evanston still has it. Angle drive poked away again by Engelhardt into the hands of Nelson, and the Lady Braves have the steal.
It's a good job for Nelson. Just about called a foul there on Barker.
Braves in transition. Coles goes up for the shot. No good, but a foul. Sheridan Coles to the Riverside Dental free throw line. Up by 2, 10-8.
There's that last sequence, and the foul is going to go against number 42, Emerson Fessler, her first, but it's the third team foul as well. And Sheridan to the line where she's 2 for 2.
Free throws away, and that one's short. That's the second time you've done that.
I'm just bad luck all day.
Bailey Erickson and Katie Dandridge back into the game. They'll sub out Johnson and Nelson. And some hard fives from Coach Erickson. We heard those clear up here.
Also wanted to point out Ambry Nelson, 4 steals already in this game.
Coles, free throw, all backboard, no rim.
Yeah, that's just a violation.
Emily Dana got the rebound, but they'll take it away from her. And Evanston will inbound.
Has to hit the rim.
Star Valley full court press. Lonsway able to dribble out of it. Pass up ahead to Fessler. Has it on the wing. Cross court left side. Able to find Debenham. No shot up top. Now left side wing to Morrison. Again over to Lonsway. 5:58 to play in the second. Cross court pass around to Lonsway. Left swing 3 is a swish. And Evanston takes the lead up 11-10 off the 3 ball.
Evanston's done a good job of passing the ball around the perimeter, and that's their first made 3 of the day.
Lonsway forces a ball out of bounds. Here's that Fall River Propane replay, and Evanston's been hanging around. Star Valley hasn't been able to extend any sort of lead. That 3 ball puts the Devils up by 1.
In fact, that's the first made 3 of the game by either team.
Erickson up top. Engelhardt off the inbound. Drives the left post. Spins, no shot, tries to kick it out. Ball tipped, loose, picked up by Evanston on the run. Lonsway in transition. Goes up and scores off the steal. 13-10. Devils on top by 3.
Well, Lonsway on her own personal 5-0 run here.
Lady Braves need to get some points. Here's the nice pass down to Dana, and she misses the turnaround wide open layup and then fouls.
Oh, it does not get more wide open than that.
It's a great look from Christensen down to Dana, and that one just missed.
Here's that
and then
last
insult
sequence.
to injury, and she gets the whistle, the foul.
That's Lonsway with the steal and the layup the other direction. Yeah, that's Dana's second personal.
Then she does get a steal, though, on the inbound play. Tries to bounce it over to Dandridge, and it's kicked out off of Evanston. So she does make up for it somewhat, getting an inbound steal. Star Valley basketball. Dandridge will trigger it in for the baseline. Out to Erickson, up top to Engelhardt. Works to the inside to Christensen. No dribble turnaround jumpers missed. Fight for the rebound out of bounds and off of Evanston. Stays with Star Valley.
Lady Braves are just ice cold. 4 of 16 from the field inside of 3. 0 for 4 from 3.
Inbound to the post and taken away by Evanston. Erickson had the pass stolen away. Here's Fessler in transition. Pull-up jumper on the elbow. Bouncing but no good. Rebounded again by Dana. Star Valley with it, trailing by 3. 13-10, 4:50 to play. Here's Engelhardt. Angle drive, kicks out Dana. Extra pass, Christensen in the corner. Works up top to Erickson. Bailey takes the 3. Down the barrel, no good. Fight for the rebound. Dandridge goes to Erickson, who scoops it up and scores.
That was Matt Christensen got that up and in.
And then a steal by Dana on the inbound again. It's kicked and out of bounds off of Evanston. Star Valley will have it. And a timeout taken by Coach Roy Barker as Star Valley's building some momentum. A 30-second timeout live on the SVI Sports Network.
On the SVI Sports Network, this is Braves Basketball with Duke Dance and Dal Erickson.
Momentum building for the Lady Braves, but they still trail by 1, 13-12. They're trying to get back into this game on the defensive end.
You can see Michaela Christensen with that offensive board in the fist. Maybe that'll
get the Lady Braves going here. Seeing that ball actually go through the net. Dandridge will inbound for Star Valley. Flicked up top to Engelhardt. She drives the left post. Can't get past the elbow. Kick out to Dandridge. Angle drive for her. Ball poked away, though, and stolen by Evanston. Madison Brown on the steal. Goes to Morrison across the half-court line. Devils work up top. Ball loose, but Brown tracks it down with a backcourt violation, untouched by Star Valley. And the Lady Braves defense forces another turnover. Coach Barker trying to do a bit of coaching there. 4:16 to play before halftime. Star Valley with the ball, trailing by 1. Evanston's kept this game close. Well, both teams are close on steals. There's a collision at the free throw line. Bodies drop, but no call. They let it play through. Here's Engelhardt. Dribble drive, pull up jumper in the lane's good. Lady Braves on a little run now to take a 1-point lead, and there's a timeout here. They might be checking on that player that hit the ground. Well, it's a timeout taken by Coach Barker, another 30. 4 minutes to go. Back on the SVI Sports Network.
The SVI Sports Network returns now with more live coverage of Star Valley High School sports.
Star Valley and Evanston in a tight game. 4 minutes to play before halftime. 14-13 Braves on top. Evanston with the ball. They'll inbound against some backcourt pressure being put on by Star Valley. They break it. Here's Lonzo in the front court. And now Devils will run the half-court offense. Working over to Morrison. On the right side angle. Engelhardt's on her. Works it to Debenham. No shot. Now trying to drive in is Brown. Lost the ball. Picked up by Coles. Star Valley basketball. Coles wants to run with it in transition. Bounces to Johnson, and she's fouled. Shot no good. Cambry Johnson back to the Riverside Dental free throw line, where she will have 2 shots. That was a nice pass from Sheridan. Cambry to the line on the season. 53%. She hasn't been there a lot. And first opportunity for her today. First attempt is good. Lady Braves now lead by 2, 15-13. Got Cambry right now with 3 points, 2 rebounds, and a steal. And 1 more free throw coming up. Here's the second attempt. Too strong, but rebounded by Christensen, and she's fouled on the putback. A quick catch and shoot, and back to the line. It's a good job by Michaela to not bring it down and go right back up. The official going to say she got hit in the head, which is why they called this foul on number 42. That is Emerson Fessler, her second. And that's 5 team fouls, so still 3:36. First free throw missed, though, by Max. She'll have 1 more from the Riverside Dental free throw line. Lady Braves not exactly draining the free throws today. 3 of 9 right now. Second free throw, no good. Missed them both. Evanston basketball after the rebound. Lonsway across half court to Morrison. Up top is Lonsway. Drives the right post. Kicks into the corner. Here's a 3 from Cook. No good. Rebound tipped to Christensen. She tipped it to herself and has the board. Star Valley with the ball. Up by 2. 3:15 to go before halftime. Engelhardt hesitates. Drives the right angle. Defense is there, but gets around it. Shot is up. No good. Fight for the rebound. She scoops it up and scores with a foul. No give up by Kenley. And it pays off, a trip to the line and a chance at a 3-point play. Well, she basically was dribbling through cones here, showing off the handle, gets the offensive board and the putback. And a first chance for a free throw from Kenley Engelhardt. She leads this team in free throws made and hits 67% of her attempts. She'll get 1 here. First is away, or the only one is away. No good. Another missed free throw for Star Valley. Rebounded by Evanston. Lady Braves, though, build a 4-point advantage, up 17-13. Missed 8 free throws in this half, though. Lonsway bounces to Morrison on the wing. Up to Bardsley, top of the key. Nelson's on her defensively. Jabs left, drives right. Ball's poked out, loose, picked up by Evanston in the corner. Flick up to the free throw line to Debenham. Jumper there is a swish. Back to a 2-point game, 17-15, 2:40 to go in the second. Engelhardt across the half-court line for Star Valley. Works right side, Coles. Bounce to Johnson, wide open, takes the three down the middle. Too strong, no good. Ball tipped and an over-the-back call against Star Valley. Off the miss. Stops the clock at 2:26 to play, second period.
Sheridan Coles picks up her first. Here's that last sequence. And the made triple. Excuse me, that wasn't a triple. The made double from Ryan Debenham.
Star Valley again trapping at half court, and it results in another turnover. Lonsway traveled into the trap.
Kind of shuffled her feet across the line.
Nelson goes to Engelhardt on the inbound across the half court line. Works it back to Kenley. Top has a screen, drives left, kick out Johnson. Nice pass down to the right side block. Dana sidesteps, goes up, and the ball rolled the inside rim, no good. But the rebound is good with the putback by Sheridan Coles. Emily just can't get the spin right. She's laughing it off because Sheridan bailed her out. But man,
look at that
one was,
ball.
Yeah.
How does it not go in? Sheridan with the offensive board, and that's her first made field goal of the day. So let's see if that gets her going. Free throw is no good. Another miss. Are really leaving a lot of points off the board.
Nelson, though, has the rebound, and Star Valley with an extra possession and a 4-point lead. 1:55 to go in the second. Top of the key is Engelhardt. Flick right, Nelson. Has it. Now a nice shot down low is Coles, and another miss. Rebound to Evanston this time. Lonsway has the board. Poked loose by Engelhardt. Dives for it. Ball ricochets to Coles, and she tries to go down to Engelhardt, but is taken away again by Evanston. Again, half-court trap. This time Evanston breaks it, and Star Valley settles into their defense. Ball movement up top. Here's Lonsway. Drives, runner down the lane, off the square, and drops it in. Back to a 2-point game again, 19-17.
Nobody stopped her, so she took it all the way to the 10.
Star Valley has it up top. Coles works right to Engelhardt. Kenley goes to Dana. 3 balls away. Banked it off the glass. And a Western Horn Steakhouse triple for Emily.
At this point, you'll take it for the Lady Braves. The bank is open on Saturday afternoon for Emily Dana.
48 seconds to play in the second period. Star Valley now up by 5, 22-17. Here's a nice pass down to Debenham. Drives to the cylinder and scores. She got the lucky spin as it hung on the rim and dropped.
Again, the second time that nobody steps in front to stop the ball, and so the Devils just take it all the way in.
Engelhardt, she takes it all the way in. Misses the shot, though, again. And a rebound for Morrison. Evanston basketball, Bardsley across the half-court line. Up the left side, clock down to 18 seconds. Star Valley leading by just 3. Lonsway with 12 seconds. Passes over to Morrison. On the outside, back to Lonsway. 8 seconds. Steps back with 7. Passes to the elbow with Cook. Hands off to Lonsway with 3 seconds. Shot no good. Rebounded by Engelhardt, and she'll dribble out the clock. Star Valley leading by 3 over visiting Evanston. 22-19 on the SVI Sports Network.
Tucked away in majestic western Wyoming is Lincoln County School District Number 2. Our team provides excellent public education across 5 elementary schools, 1 middle school, and 3 high schools where our staff receive the support they need to educate effectively. Right now, LCSD2 has several employment opportunities for the upcoming school year and other anticipated teacher openings coming available in the next few weeks. Be part of a caring team with LCSD2. Visit lcsd2.org today to apply.
I'm Duke Dance, and when I take out the garbage, I bag it.
I'm David Kazare, and when I take out the trash, I bag it.
I'm Dal Erickson, and when I take out my trash, I bag it.
Star Valley Disposal appreciates all their customers, especially those that bag their garbage. Remember that even with just a little wind, loose trash can be sent flying all over the place. Visit StarValleyDisposal.com.
This is Braves basketball and the Star Valley Health Halftime Show on the SVI Sports Network.
Star Valley Health halftime coverage on the SVI Sports Network, where at the half, Star Valley ahead of Evanston 22-19. Now, this is an Evanston team that Star Valley beat 54-17 in Evanston. Just walloped the Lady Red Devils. Something's clicked for Evanston. They beat Green River earlier. Now they're hanging with the Braves here in Afton through the first two periods.
And I do give Evanston credit. They are playing a lot better than they did on their court the last time these two teams met. But Duke, the Lady Braves are missing a ton of shots. Part of that's the Devils, but how many times have we seen them miss a point-blank shot tonight? And they've missed 9 free throws. They should be leading this by double digits probably. They're just not getting their shots.
Let's take a look at this score deep in the numbers. Star Valley ahead 22-19. Here are the Battleson Brothers halftime battle stats.
And the Devils being led tonight or this afternoon by Emma Lonsway. She had 7 points in that first half. She also had 4 steals and 2 rebounds on my stat sheet. 4 points for Ryan Debenham, 2 apiece for Braylon Morrison, JC Bardsley, Emerson Fessler, and Cassie Barker. The Devils going 6 of 16 from 2-point land, 1 of 4 from 3-point land. They were out-rebounded by the Lady Braves 18-11 in that first half. Steals fairly equal, 9-7. And they actually have more. I had the Devils with more assists than the Lady Braves in that first half. The Devils 4 for 4 from the free throw line. The Lady Braves led in that first half by Emily Dana, 7 points, 5 rebounds for her, 4 points apiece for Kenley Engelhardt and Sheridan Coles, 3 for Cambry Johnson, and 2 apiece for Michaela Christensen and Ambry Nelson. Lady Braves with 18 rebounds, 9 steals, but just 1 of 7 from 3 and 3 of 12 from the free throw line. That's 9 missed free throws in that first half. The other number that jumps out to me, Duke, the Devils had 20 total shots in that first half. The Lady Braves had 31. And yet it's just a 3-point game. Lady Braves have to improve their shooting percentage, but that's a look at your Battleson Brothers halftime stats.
Quality, price, and service. Battleson Brothers, Carpet One, Floor and Home. Find them in Afton, just south of the Elkhorn Arch. Battleson Brothers, Carpet One, Floor and Home. Star Valley leading 22-19. Let's see if we can give away a couples combo today, courtesy of Star Valley Station and Salt River Cinemas in Afton. First correct answer is going to win that couples combo. Use the phone number 307-203-4637.
And our question today, the Lady Braves averaging 31.1 rebounds per game. They're actually on pace to beat that today. Where does that rank them in the Wyoming 4A class? Use that text number 307-203-4637. First correct answer wins a couples combo from Salt River Cinemas.
It's all part of the Star Valley Health halftime show. Lady Braves leading Evanston at the break 22-19 on the SVI Sports Network.
I'm Dr. Mark Johnson from Riverside Dental. This has been another milestone year for us. To accommodate our growing practice and our growing community, we've recently brought on Dr. Jorgensen. His addition to our team has allowed us to expand our hours to include Fridays, making us more available than ever before. Here at Riverside, we provide a full range of dental services, including dental implants, wisdom teeth removal, same-day crowns, root canals, and pediatric dentistry. Come join our Riverside family as we help you on your journey to a healthier smile.
Vail Valley Construction is your local source in Star Valley for quality asphalt paving. Whether it's residential or commercial driveway or parking, Vail Valley will have it done with great service at a great price. To get started, visit availvalley.com.
Plan your next vacation to scenic Star Valley, Wyoming with a luxurious stay at Kodiak Mountain Resort. Enjoy your own comfortable cabin with a soaking tub and top amenities. A hot complimentary breakfast is always included. Book your stay at KodiakMountainResort.com.
I think being in a small town, you just
really care and you take more pride in the work that you do because you're working with your neighbors. These are people that you see out in the community. You know, you see them at kids sporting events and parent-teacher conferences and the grocery store. You know, these are our neighbors.
One of the reasons that people also come back to us is they trust us because we are friends, we are family. And so I think there's a lot of trust in the community.
This is the Star Valley Health Halftime Show on the SVI Sports Network.
Advanced, local, personalized. That is Star Valley Health, online at starvalleyhealth.org. At the break, Lady Braves ahead 22-19 with halftime coverage on the SVI Sports Network. Let's see how Star Valley's done so far with those keys to the game at the half.
And the key number one, focus on each possession. I think the Lady Braves really need to improve this. Way too many steals for the Devils in that first half. They had 7 of them in the first half. That's could be cut down. Need to value their possession a little better than that. Get players involved on the offense as of right now. There are 6 players in the scoring column, but a lot of players have missed, and some of your stalwarts haven't scored yet, like Bailey Erickson. So still some work to do there. No more than 10 3-point attempts. Again, that was just for me. Lady Braves shot 7 in that first half, only hit 1 of them. So I think they just need to continue to try and pound it down low, and deflections in the points. We saw it a few times, but we'd like to see more of it. We probably will now that Kenley Engelhardt back out on the court for the lion's share of the second half here. That's a look at your keys to the game.
Again, it's all part of the Star Valley Health Halftime Show on the SVI Sports Network. Find them online at starvalleyhealth.org. Let's see if we have a winner of that couples combo in our halftime trivia at the break.
And the question was, the Lady Braves averaging 31.1 rebounds per game. Where does that rank in Wyoming 4A? The answer is 4th. Lady Braves, one of the better rebounding teams, and they're on pace for 36 today. So if you were the first person to answer 4th at our text-in number, you just won yourself a couples combo.
Winning phone number ends in 0315. 0315. If that's you, congratulations. You've won that couples combo courtesy of Star Valley Station in Afton. You can pick up your certificate at SVI Media. We'll have it for you ready next week. You can stop by the office and pick it up and claim that couples combo to Salt River Cinemas inside Star Valley Station. Find them online at starvalleystation.com. That's going to do it for the Star Valley Health Halftime Show. We'll see if Star Valley can get themselves going shooting percentage-wise and maybe extend a little lead here against Evanston. Right now it's just 22-19.
Well, I like, for the most part, this is Coach Erickson's 4th or 5th season, which is crazy to me. But as a general rule, I think he and his staff usually come out with great offensive ideas out of timeouts and intermissions. They're up 3. They have possession here to start the third. Let's see what they do here to maybe bump that lead up to 5 or 6 and maybe get a good look at the basket.
Erickson will inbound for Star Valley to open up the second half of play. She'll just go backcourt on a bounce pass to Engelhardt. She'll set up the offense in the front court with pass over left to Dana. Fakes it inside, couple right-hand dribbles, and hands off to Engelhardt with the screen.
I really do think there's a mismatch there with Coles on Lonway.
Right now it's Nelson. Coles over on the right side. Coles comes in, now cuts into the lane, but it's a kick over to Dana. Takes the 3 ball. Good! Emily Dana, her second Western Horn Steakhouse triple of the game.
Well, she's the only one hitting them so far. That's her second. She's got 10 points to go with her 5 rebounds.
That matches the largest lead of the game for either team at 6 points right now, 25-19. On the other end is Fessler. Picks up the dribble at the top of the key, works to Lonsway. Bounced over to the left side corner to Morrison. Back to Lonsway, drives, no shot. Outside, Lonsway for 3, no good. Fight for the rebound, and it's Nelson who will get it, who's bumped. And a foul given to Evanston.
Nelson's 3rd rebound. And draws a foul on number 41, I believe is what they put up. Here's that triple from Emily Dana. 42, excuse me. That's going to be Emerson Fessler, her 3rd.
So she comes out.
Oh, excuse me, that's her 4th.
I've missed one somewhere. 7:06 to go in the third period. Star Valley up by 6. Engelhardt drives, goes strong to the rim, and offensive foul on Kenley Engelhardt.
So Kenley actually jumped to her left here. Usually the players go the other way, and yeah, she ran right over Fessler, I believe. And excuse me, that's Debenham who took that charge. Third personal on Kenley Engelhardt.
And now all the way to the rim on the other end. Shot no good. Fight for the rebound and jump ball call.
Lady Braves kind of dodging a bullet there. Emma Lonsway took advantage of kind of some confusion there and took it all the way to the rim, just couldn't finish.
Bardsley will inbound, lob into the lane to Fessler, and misses the shot. No, Barker missed the shot. Rebounded by Cole, Star Valley basketball.
I'd like to see Sheridan get more involved. Her and Bailey this second half. Let's get some points out of them.
Erickson, top of the key, directing traffic at the point. Works left side to Dana. Holds it on the wing, up top to Coles. Right side, Erickson, open look for 3, takes the shot. Bouncing on the rim, no good. Rebounded by Lonsway, Evanston basketball. Devils down the court with Lonsway on the dribble. Works it left side to Bardsley. On the perimeter with 6:15 to go in the third. Morrison holds it to the free throw line to Debenham, kicks it outside. And now a dribble drive take, shots off the square, but no good. Rebound saved, but into Star Valley, Emily Dana has the ball after Barker threw it to her.
Emily Dana's on pace for a double-double.
Coles goes strong to the rim, and offensive foul on Sheridan.
I agree with the last one. I don't agree with that one. My 2 cents. Here's a look at it on the Fall River Propane replay.
That foul gives Evanston back the ball with a 25-19 lead in favor of Star Valley. 5:50 to remain in the third period. 2 team fouls on Star Valley, 1 on Evanston.
Second personal on Sheridan Coles, by the way.
Morrison works it over to the right side to Barker, tries to force it across the lane, and that's an easy steal for Bailey Erickson. She is going to be pressured to the backcourt. Outlets to Nelson, who takes it across the half-court line. Ambry in the front court has the screen for Bailey. Now stops on the right side, picks up the dribble, looks to the right to Johnson, back to Nelson, and she is fouled. A travel call on Ambry Nelson in the lane.
Again, don't agree with that either. A lot of contact here as Nelson, she gets smacked. She gets in front of...
Comes with 5:24 to play in the third. Here's an inbound play to Lonsway. Pressure in the backcourt. Lonsway breaks it. Tough pass down the floor. Dana knocks it out of bounds. Half-court pass, and Dana was right there. Mack was there, too.
Good hustle from Dana that made it so Anna Lee West, she was right under the basket.
Here's Bardsley to inbound for Evanston on the baseline. 5:18 to go in the third. Star Valley still leading by 6, and the inbound play stolen by Bailey Erickson, and she tiptoes the sideline, or was falling out on her toes, and somehow got it back to Nelson.
And she broke a cardinal rule there, but it didn't bite them. You're never supposed to save it inbounds on your opponent's side like that.
Christensen on the outside goes to Johnson. 5 minutes to play in the third. Works it back over to Bailey. She'll hold it, jab right, dribble left, to the rim, ball poked loose, collects it though, has to clear it back out to Nelson, and she will lose the ball, and it will be a jump ball call on the court, arrow favoring Star Valley.
It's actually a great idea. I think we should do it.
4:48 to play in the third period.
There's this sequence again from the Fall River Propane replay.
As they look at that, here's Erickson on the outside, dribble drive take, bouncing down low, shot is up and good. Dana finds the net that time.
It's a nice pass from Bailey Erickson. Dana now with 12 points.
Evanston attacking on the other end. Pass outside. Work over to Lonsway. Angle drive. Pass into the paint to West. Whistle away from the ball, and a travel call on West inside the key.
Here's a sequence. Look at the pass from Bailey. Threading the needle and finds Emily Dana for 2. Katie Dandridge checks in for Dana, and she gets an atta girl from the bench.
4:28 to play in this third period. Star Valley leading with their largest lead of the game now at 8, 27-19. Trying to extend this lead against Evanston with Lady Braves possession. Johnson bounced to Christensen on the elbow. Holds it high, works it back out to Erickson. Angle drive, jumper is blocked, but contact. And that will put Bailey Erickson to the Riverside Dental free throw line.
I didn't see a lot of contact here. Maybe got her with the body. Maybe we'll see it on the replay.
Stops the clock at 4:10 to go. They give the foul to West.
Her third.
2 team fouls apiece, as from the Riverside Dental free throw line, Erickson will miss the front end. A lot of missed free throws.
Lady Braves have missed 11. They're 3 of 13 right now as a team. Excuse me, they missed 10. I put the number up too quick. Yay!
She hits the second.
And that's the first point for Bailey Erickson. You know, she led the team last night in Jackson. It's just the consistency for the girls the last couple of weeks. It's just been kind of wanting.
4:10 to play in the third. Star Valley still leading by 9. Backcourt pressure put on by the Star Valley defense. Big screen, and Johnson's hurt. She got screened, and she's going to come out of the game.
She's shaken up.
There's a whistle, ball out of bounds on the other end.
The officials still, they got
to call a timeout. They're not letting the sub in. Didn't get the sub in time, and they are going to let the sub in.
Well, they finally saw that it's not a minor thing. It's an injured player. Emily Dana checks back in, and Coach Kazera is going to take a look at Cambry Johnson along with the trainer.
Inbound play for Evanston up top to Barker. Drives the right post. Shot is up. No good. Got her own rebound. Put back off the high glass. No good. Fight for the board, and Nelson comes up with it for Star Valley. Lady Brave basketball still leading by 9. 3:50 to play in the third period. It's 28-19.
I tell you, Ambry's really been stuffing the stat sheet last night and today. 4 rebounds, 4 steals.
Dandridge passes to Christensen on the outside. Works over to Dana, takes another 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Bailey. Dribble, shoot, no good. Christensen boards. She goes up strong and scores. 2 offensive rebounds. Mack cleans it up.
6 rebounds for Michaela. She got 4 points, too.
Evanston travels in the front court. Nope, no travel. It's going to be a timeout taken by Coach Barker. Star Valley extends it to a double-digit lead for the first time. 3:21 to play in the third. Lady Braves up 30-19, back at 60 with the SBI Sports Network.
I'm Sarah Malik. I've been a phlebotomist at Star Valley Health for 6 years. The lab serves the Alpine Clinic down to Bridger Valley, including the Thane and Cokefield clinics. As a small town community hospital, it really is your friends and neighbors who will be there to take care of you. That's my favorite part about working at the hospital and being a patient there myself, is the professional but community feel. To learn more about the services that we provide, you can visit starvalleyhealth.org.
This is your home for Star Valley Braves basketball, live on SVI Media and Swift 98, all part of the SVI Sports Network.
Team out hard screen. Cambry Johnson's back on the bench. He looks to be okay, still being talked to by the trainer, but on the bench. 3:15 to go in the third. After the timeout, it is Evanston basketball. Lonsway on the outside, works to Morrison. Kick up top, extra pass left, Bardsley, no shot. Drive to the elbow, over to the right side to Lonsway. Extra pass, now back to Lonsway. Lob into the key, kick back out. Again, no shot. Now a fake, a 3. Evanston goes back to the paint to Barker, and she is fouled on the shot.
You see Michaela's hand come down to commit that foul. You don't need to do that. Make her make that shot. You've heard me say that a bunch of times. That was a difficult shot. Make her make it. Don't send her to the free throw line. First personal on Christensen. Hard for me to get mad at her. It's her first personal, but I'm not mad. It's just they play so hard on defense, and then it's like human nature. You bring that arm down and commit the foul, and you just don't need to do that. Free throw's no good. First one.
Barker will have another one from the Riverside Dental free throw line. 2:55 to play in the third period. Braves leading by 11. Second attempt is good. Make it 10, 30-20. 3 team fouls on Star Valley, 2 on Evanston. Lady Braves basketball. And Erickson loses the ball out of bounds, but saved by Coles. Back to Erickson. Goes across over to Dana on the left side wing. Bailey will step back down, set the offense. Christensen has the defense fly by, drives to the elbow, kick out to Erickson. Takes the 3 ball off the rim, backboard, no good, but rebounded by Dana, and then she loses it out of bounds. Evanston basketball coming the other direction.
Lady Braves really cold from beyond the arc, 2 of 11. And in fact, Emily Dana is the only one that's hit one. Everybody else is over.
Nelson knocks the ball out on the inbound play. They'll inbound again baseline for Evanston. Again, Bardsley to trigger, and it's going to be a foul on Star Valley as they double team on the inbound. Lonsway falls forward.
Going to get Bailey. I thought they were going to get Ambry Johnson or Nelson for that. Instead, it's Bailey Erickson, and that's her 3rd. 14 foul on Star Valley with 2:31 to go in the quarter.
Good to see Cambry Johnson sub back in. She'll sub in for Erickson, and Cambry's on the court.
I'll be honest, Duke, I had looked forward, and I didn't even see the collision, so I wasn't even sure what was hurting.
Here's Lonsway down the floor for Evanston, and a double dribble on Lonsway. Lost possession. Dribbled it, and it will be a turnover on Evanston.
Coach Barker agreeing with the call, saying, yeah, you did this. Go do that.
2:23 to play in the third. Star Valley up by 10. Lady Braves possession. Johnson drives, ball poked loose on the dribble drive, out of bounds, stays with Star Valley.
Boy, I like that. Cambry aggressive. She comes in after missing a couple of minutes after that collision, and Evanston might not be expecting her to drive to the basket.
Dandridge will throw in from the baseline. 3 seconds, 4 seconds, got it in just before the 5 count, able to find Nelson. Ambry drives the post, kicks to Christensen in the corner, tests the baseline, back to Nelson on the left side wing. Drives the angle, back to Christensen, bounce pass to the baseline, up top to Johnson. Cambry will reset the offense, works it to Dandridge, down to Dana on the post, dribbles to the block, and she is blocked. They'll say it was a sandwich, and it will be Star Valley basketball on the baseline.
J.C. Bardsley, we'll take a look at it here.
Here's an inbound play to Dana, back out to Nelson. Johnson, top of the key, 1:50 to play in the third. Cambry pivots, looks for an outlet, and finds Coles. Double team, no, Nelson who's double teamed, and Ambry's fouled with 1:44 to play in the third.
And that's foul number 5 of the quarter, so Ambry's going to go to the line. And that's foul number 3 on Cassie Barker.
I think you were looking at the wrong side, Dow. Just the third Evanston foul.
Oh, I was.
So no shots here. Nelson will inbound on the side court. Goes to Johnson. 1:42 to play in the third period. Johnson kicks out to Dana, works to Christensen in the corner. She'll dribble to the wing and toss up top to Johnson. 1:32 to play in the third. Johnson drives, runner ends up, and no good. Bounced on the rim a few times. Cambry is fouled, and now we'll see shots from the line.
We're going to get Emma Lonsway for her second. And this is on the shot. And too strong off the heel.
30-20. Star Valley leading Evanston.
At this point, if you're Star Valley, you'll be happy to claim half of every trip to the line. Right now, the team 4 of 15.
Second attempt for Johnson, no good, too strong. And the rebound is fought for. It's going to be a jump ball call. Arrow favors the Devils with 1:27 to play in the third. Red Devil basketball. Cook will inbound, no pressure put on in the backcourt by Star Valley. Lonsway across the timeline, picked up by Nelson. Bounces left side to Brown. Dandridge is on her deep in the perimeter. Top of the key to Debenham and works it right side to Lonsway. Angle, drive shot, too strong, no good. Backside rebound by Emily Dana. Her 8th. Works to Johnson, up in front to Nelson. Bounces to Dana. Right side wing, back to Nelson. No dribble shot on the post is good.
That was a really nice pass from Emily and a great finish from Ambry. She's got 4 points now.
Largest lead of the game, now at 12. Star Valley leading 32-20, 48 seconds to go in the third. Evanston has only scored 3 points in this third period, and they're trailing by 12. It was a 3-point game at the half. Here's a baseline pass to the left side. Shot is blocked and collected by Nelson.
Wow.
Able to find Madison Brown, but Nelson closed, blocked it right down to herself. Lob down to Christensen, collects it, and she scores off the square. 34-20, Star Valley on top.
Boy, that play from Ambry Nelson. She's got 4 points, 5 rebounds, 4 steals, and now a block.
Here's Lonsway, top of the key for Evanston. Clock down to 12 seconds in the third. Ball almost stolen by Dana, but collected by Cook. She drives, can't go up. Now Dana does have it still with 6 seconds. 5 seconds. Still in the backcourt is Nelson with 2. 1 up to Dandridge and won't get the shot off on time. It was short from across the half-court line. 34-20. Star Valley leading now by 14, outscoring Evanston by 11 in the third period. It's all part of the Star Valley and the SVI Sports Network.
Down at the creek, Swift Creek Trading, that is.
It's not about selling hats, boots, and jeans.
It's about giving back to our Valley's youth and keeping our heritage and traditions alive.
When you shop at Swift Creek Trading, you help us sustain agriculture.
You help us perform. You help us compete.
You help us brand our own businesses.
So come on down to the creek.
Swift Creek Trading, that is.
Where your purchase supports us.
Where your purchase supports us.
Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine is committed to building safety at the mine and in the community. Recently, Simplot was awarded the Sentinels of Safety Award from the National Mining Association, while Safety Manager Wampa Roberts was named the Distinguished Safety Professional of the Year. Smoky Canyon Mine's rescue team consistently wins the Simplot Rescue Team competition. Simplot also dedicates resources for their annual Safety Day with area 5th grades. Simplot, bringing safety home.
On the SVI Sports Network, this is Braves basketball with Duke Dance and Dal Erickson.
Coming back with highlights as we jump into the Mountain Valley Mattress Company fourth quarter inside Star Valley High School. Lady Braves hosting the Evanston Lady Red Devils. After this game, just one regular season game remains between Star Valley and Green River next week. Lady Braves trying to hold off the Lady Red Devils. And right now up by 14, 34-20, Star Valley basketball.
Well, and Evanston just 1 point in that third quarter. That's certainly going to make this a difficult challenge in the fourth.
Ball movement around the outside for Star Valley to open things up, and then they turn it over. Ball through the hands of Erickson, collected by Morrison for the steal. Evanston basketball. Bardsley across the half-court line for the Devils. Work it to the right side to Fessler. Holds it, passes left to Bardsley. Little jab, still has the dribble if she wants it, takes it against Engelhardt, now picks it up, passes over to Fessler. She tests the angle drive. Dandridge is on her defensively and denies the rim. Works it, now Fessler pivots, tries to pass on the baseline, stolen by Star Valley. Erickson again on the steal, falling out of bounds, able to find Engelhardt. Kenley across the half-court line. Works it to the left side. Here's Dandridge, pass up top. Katie looking. Left side wing, passes up top to Johnson. 7:03 to play in the fourth. Try to pass down to the post, but back outside. Now Johnson with it on the corner. Goes down low to Coles. Dribble in the lane, reverse layup. Hung on the rim, but no good. Fight for the rebound, and West will have it. Evanston basketball.
It's a tough shot. Sheridan went under the basket, didn't have a great angle at it.
6:45 to play in the fourth period. Again, fouls reset. No fouls called here in the fourth. Star Valley leading at 34-20. With the win, Lady Braves will secure the #1 seed for the Southwest. Here's a three from Morrison. Short, no good. Saved by Fessler. Into the hands, though, of Johnson, and she can't quite contain it. It was a hard save right at her face, and she's already had a shot in the face once today. It's going to be out of bounds in Evanston basketball. Fessler inbounding for Evanston. Goes outside and it's stolen by Engelhardt. Kenley on the run. Defense trying to chase her, and they do get to her. Almost steal the ball from behind. Loose ball, though, picked up by Bailey Erickson. Works to Coles. Fakes the three. Drives in to the paint. Has the ball poked away, but collects it. Now down on the court. It's going to be a jump ball call. Arrow favoring Evanston.
Cassie Barker did a great job. Sheridan dribbling through that traffic, but then it's poked away by Lonsway, and then Barker gets her hand on it to force the jump ball.
6:09 to play in the fourth. Engelhardt, backcourt pressure. Fessler being covered by Engelhardt. She falls and Engelhardt picks up the ball. She goes to the left side, lets the defense get to her, and the ball swatted away, but picked up by Dandridge. Back to Engelhardt. Now she drives the baseline. Double team shot, no good. Wow. Finds for the rebound and clears it up. And puts her hands up saying, if I can get some help here. But she scores anyway. That question directed to the official, by the way, not our teammates.
Yes. A lot of contact down there.
Evanston, jumper on the elbow, no good. Saved before it goes out of bounds by Johnson, able to find Coles. Star Valley basketball with a 16-point lead, up 5:25 to go in the game. Engelhardt working it down the middle of the key, pulls up the runner on the free throw line, missed the shot. Rebounds, though, by Engelhardt, and this time she'll get the foul.
Boy, she's come in really aggressive. Of course, she's sat a bunch, and you actually got to give the Lady Braves a lot of credit. They built that double-digit lead with her on the bench, and now she's coming in, and she is going right at the 10. She's being aggressive and doesn't care for the fact she's not getting some of these calls.
36-20, Star Valley still with the lead. Pass up to Engelhardt, top of the key, nice feed to Christensen, and Mack rattles it home in the paint.
She's got 8 points.
38-20. Star Valley has controlled this second half. They've only allowed 1 point all half, and we have 5 minutes to go in the fourth.
Yeah.
Ball poked away, picked up by Morrison. Evanston still has the basketball. Star Valley leading 38-20. And Lonsway throws it away, stolen by Dana.
Yeah, and the Lady Braves are just picking this ball off right out of the air.
Nelson across the timeline, works to Dana, open three, right corner, rattled it in. Emily, another Western Horns Steakhouse triple, and a timeout taken by Coach Barker as he's watched a 3-point halftime deficit turn into a 21-point hold. Back in 60 seconds on the SVI Sports Network.
At the University of Wyoming, ideas come to life. It's where the spirit of innovation and boundless curiosity fuel our hunger for knowledge. It's where the past meets the present and our students shape a brighter future.
I'm a student athlete.
I'm a musician.
I'm a mentor.
And I'm a cowboy.
The world needs more cowboys.
I believe.
I believe.
I believe that we.
I believe that we.
I believe that we will win. 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 I believe that we.
Live coverage of local high school sports continues now on the SVI Sports Network.
Lady Braves beginning to really click here in this second half. Defensively only allowing 1 point, offensively scoring. They lead at 41-20.
Well, after that last play, Emily Dana, 15 points, 8 rebounds. Michaela Christensen also having a nice game, 8 points and 6 boards for her.
Coming out of the Evanston timeout, it will be Red Devil basketball. Looks like Star Valley's going to man up, put on a little backcourt pressure.
As you mentioned, the Devils do not have a field goal in the second half.
Just one free throw, that's it. We are almost through a full period and a half of play. Evanston trying to figure out this Star Valley defense. Here's Lonsway, big screen, feeds down to the block, shot is up, no, but a foul.
Wow.
And that's going to put Emerson Fessler to the Riverside Dental free throw line.
Ambry Nelson got her value's worth out of that one.
Leave no doubts this time.
You heard me say I don't agree with that call a couple times. That's not one of them. It's absolutely a foul.
4:18 to play in the fourth. Star Valley up by 21. Fessler from the line, missed it. Evanston had 19 at the break. And with 4:18 to go in the fourth, they have 20. Chance to make it 21, though, from the line. And she cannot. Missed them both. Rebounded by Dana, Star Valley basketball.
Dana needs one more board for a double-double.
Works it over to Erickson. Top of the key for Bailey. Pass right side to Nelson. Holding it. Pass up to Engelhardt. Wants to make a move. Drives, kicks out to Dana. No shot. Defense remains on Emily.
Kenley is so good when she drives and dishes. She can get really thin. Of course she is, but she goes sideways. That time they just throw it away though.
Trying to find either Dana or Nelson, and they both thought it was going to the other, and it just sails out of bounds.
Yeah, they both watched it go out of bounds and went, I thought you had it.
3:48 to play in the fourth. It's 41-20. Star Valley on top. Almost another steal on the defensive end. Fessler holds it. Works it over to Lonsway. Wants to drive the angle. Can't get to the rim. Engelhardt on defense. Kicks over to Debenham. No shot. Pass up top. Poke loose. And Nelson has a steal.
That's her 5th. You add in last night, and she's been killing
Engelhardt to Dana. Down the floor and a foul. Engelhardt with a half court. And now Dana is a leave no doubt foul. And she's still on the floor. And she will get some help up. But Emily felt that one.
Debenham will be whistled for that one, I believe.
Emily looks like she'll be okay. Stays on the court and will go to the free throw line.
Yeah, this is a great pass because it looked like it was going to be a layup, and Debenham came in and said, no, it is not going to be a layup. Dana to the line, first time today.
First one is away, bounced around, up, but dropped down and in. Now a 22-point Star Valley lead, up 42-20.
16 points, 9 rebounds, 3 steals for Emily. She's had a great game.
3:26 to go in the Mountain Valley Mattress Company fourth quarter. Got both free throws, 43-20. 2 team fouls now on Evanston, just 1 on Star Valley. 3:20 remains in the game. Lonsway works left side to Cook in the corner. Pass up top to Debenham. Back to Lonsway, top of the key. Drives right, kicks over for a mid-range jumper to Morrison. Shots missed. Rebounded by Christensen. Outlets to Engelhardt. Little pressure in the backcourt. McKinley across the timeline. Now speeds up, passes to Dana, across the lane. Tough shot, no good. Christensen has the rebound and the foul.
Tell you what, Mac is close to being a double-double. Well, also, she's got 8 points, 8 rebounds now.
She's just been kind of quietly consistent through the game, if you will.
She has struggled from the line, 0 for 4 today. See if she can stop that. Got it.
44-20. Lady Braves leading by 24 down the stretch. 2:54 to go in the fourth. And boy, I don't know that I've seen anything like this, Dal. You get 19 in the first half, and Evanston 1 point in this entire second half with 3 minutes left of the game.
It's pretty rare.
Second free throw, too strong, no good. Ball tipped, and Evanston will have it on the run. Here come the Devils. Bardsley one-on-one against Engelhardt. Lost the ball out of bounds on her own dribble. And she kind of gives herself the eye roll.
Well, last night the girls shot almost 65% from the free throw line in Jackson, which is quite a bit above their season average. And I guess that's why they have a season average, because tonight they're well below it.
2:45 to go in the game. Pressure put on in the backcourt by Evanston's defense. Dandridge passes to Engelhardt, splits to D, lost the dribble, but recollects it, then taken away again. Fessler on the steal for Evanston. Works it to the right side. High pass to Cook, but she climbs up to get it. Now over to Bardsley, top of the key. 2:28 to go in the game. Lady Braves leading by 24, 44-20. Jab left, dribble right. Bardsley puts up a tough shot, and it hits the side of the backboard, which is an out-of-bounds play. No foul, and it's Star Valley basketball. Evanston remains without a field goal here in the second half. Erickson works it over to Dandridge. Now Engelhardt picks up the dribble in the backcourt. Nice pass to Erickson. Extra pass to Christensen. Stop, shot, and no good. Couldn't quite get it to roll over the front rim. Cassie Barker rebounds for Evanston. 2 minutes to go in the game. Bardsley top.
Well, we made that point that Evanston was held to 17 in the previous meeting and how they were already to 19 at the half. And yeah, I would not have guessed we'd be sitting here under 2 minutes and they have 20.
Going to be a timeout taken again by Coach Barker. 1:47 to go in the game. Star Valley leading 44-20 on the SVI Sports Network.
Whether it's staying in touch with family, entertaining the kids, or connecting with your favorite sports team, Silver Star helps unlock the moments you live for. Connect to what matters most without lag, buffering, or dropped connections. Visit silverstar.com and discover frustration-free Wi-Fi from Silver Star today.
coverage of local high school sports continues now on the SVI Sports Network.
Back after the Evanston timeout, Lady Red Devil basketball. Lonsway drives, kicks to the outside to Bardsley. Works it up top over to Brown. She can't get to the rim. Lady Braves with a 24-point lead. Now a 3-ball from Evanston. Bouncing, and hits the top of the backboard. Went kind of over the top and out of bounds. Comes with 1:30 to go in the fourth. Engelhart in the backcourt for Star Valley. Across the timeline, works over to Christensen. Dribbles, shot, no good. Bailey Erickson gets the rebound and lost it, but into the hands of Coles, and it kind of rolled to Coles, and she's laughing because she just had the ball all of a sudden and scores with it.
6 points for Sheridan.
Bailey Erickson knocks the ball out of bounds on the other end, and Coach Erickson will clear his bench. One thing we haven't mentioned today, Dal, is senior day for the Lady Braves.
Yeah.
This is their last home game, so off the court, Kenley Engelhart, Sheridan Coles, Bailey Erickson, all seniors, Katie Dandridge and Matt Christensen. Of course, you start with Delancey Brogue as a senior, and she had an unfortunate injury early in the season that ended the year for her. But there's a stack of seniors coming off the court that just got their final time on their home floor.
I think Evanston just about had 6 on the court there.
Evanston basketballs trailing Star Valley by 26 points, 46-20, and almost another steal. This one from Austin Bagley, but not quite there.
Welcome to the game, Austin. You get a foul.
Stops the clock at 1:07 to go. 2 team fouls on Star Valley, just 3 on Evanston. Lady Braves will win this one and secure the #1 seed from the Southwest with 1 game to go, and there's going to be a foul off a missed Evanston shot. Rebound foul on Star Valley.
It's going to be on Mikkel Hatterley, her first. And they're going to say not on the shot.
Evanston goes down and travels. Extra little hop for Violet Cook. That's a turnover. 60 seconds remain. Star Valley leading 46-20. In the backcourt for the Lady Braves. Able to find Nelson. Works it across the timeline. Spinning. Nelson still has it, working against a double team.
And talk about the role that Ambry Nelson's carving out for herself now the last couple of days.
Nelson goes in the paint, kicks it back out. Clock down to 35 seconds remaining in the game. As this one's turned into a Star Valley JV against some of the Evanston varsity here late. 25 seconds remaining. Lady Braves leading at 46-20. Passing around the outside perimeter. Clock under 20 seconds to go. Pass to the left side wing. Nothing there. Clock rolling down to 12. Evanston not fouling. Lady Braves trying to dribble and pass out the clock, but the ball's loose. Picked up, though, by Star Valley. White has it. Passes it away, and time will expire. 3, 2, 1, and 0. There's the final buzzer. Lady Braves, with an exceptional second half, holds Evanston to no field goals in the second half. Just 1 free throw. 1 point for Evanston in the third and fourth period, and Star Valley wins it 46-20 is your final. Evanston drops down to 2-18 overall, 2-3 inside the Southwest. Star Valley evens the record back up, 10-10 overall. But really the big one, 5-0 inside the Southwest, with Evanston beating Green River earlier this week on Thursday. Star Valley will have the #1 overall seed heading into the region tournament in 2 weeks, regardless of a win or a loss next week in Green River. So congratulations to the Star Valley Lady Braves, as they'll be the 1 seed from the Southwest District in the region tournament, which will be in Green River 2 weekends from now. But first, still a win or a game against Green River to be played next week. It's your Silver Star Communications postgame show. Find Silver Star online at silverstar.com. That is silverstar.com. We are going to send it down to Coach Erickson. He's down there with Clay Merritt at our Miles CPA courtside report. We talk about this win against Evanston as they go 2-0 on the weekend.
They basically pitched almost a shutout.
Let's send it down to Clay.
Coach, great win tonight. Obviously, it's senior night tonight. Tell us about what the seniors on this team mean to this program overall.
Well, they're huge. These seniors, they got a lot of experience that they give to our program. They're great leaders. They're great girls to look up to. I keep telling them all the time that all these younger girls look up to them, and I don't know if they believe me, but they really do, and it's a great group of girls, and we're definitely going to miss them.
Thanks, Coach.
Coach Kate Erickson with Clay Merritt and the Miles CPA courtside report. Star Valley getting the win tonight, 46-20. Let's dive into the score by the numbers with the Battleson Brothers post-game battle stats.
Well, I'm with you, Duke. I'm going to go ahead and say I don't think I've seen an entire half without a field goal before like that. That's pretty amazing. But frustrating half for the Devils, of course. A 3-point game at the half. They had 7 points from Emma Lonsway, 4 from Ryan Debenham, 3 from Cassie Barker, 2 points apiece from Braylon Morrison, JC Bardsley, and Emerson Fessler. The Lady Braves out-rebounding the Devils tonight 35-16, 16-9 on steals, 8-4 on assists. The Devils 1 of 7 from the three-point line, 5 of 8 from the free throw line. Star Valley improved their shooting percentage, which we talked about. They ended up with 46 points, leading the way. Emily Dana, 17 points and 9 rebounds. 9 points, 8 rebounds from Michaela Christensen. That might be one of her best games of the season. 6 points for Kenley Engelhart, 6 for Sheridan Coles, 3 for Cambry Johnson, 1 for Bailey Erickson, 4 for Ambry Nelson, who also had 5 rebounds and 5 steals. As the Lady Braves go 3 of 12 from beyond the arc and just 7 of 20 from the free throw line, but it turns out to be a non-factor as they win it 46-20.
That's a look at your Battleson Brothers Carpet One Floor and Home post-game battle stats. Your final 46-20. That will do it for the Silver Star Communications post-game show. Again, find them online at silverstar.com. And a final shout out on their home court for the Star Valley Lady Braves seniors on a senior night. Kenley Engelhart, Sheridan Coles, Bailey Erickson, Delancey Broad, Katie Dandridge, and Michaela Christensen, your seniors tonight. Lady Braves win. They'll be at Green River next week. We'll take a break and come back with the boys game next, live on the SVI Sports Network.